Hey guys, Sonia here. We are back with the Mortgage Myths series. This will be episode 3. So, another very common myth surrounding mortgages is that FHA loans and USDA loans, both very common government loan products for first-time homebuyers, can only be used once. This is very not true. You can use these multiple times, and you do not have to be a first-time homebuyer to take advantage of these programs either. So with FHA, one of the great things about this product is it allows you to have a lower down payment, 3.5% versus your normal 5% or more for conventional. Now it does have some credit guidelines that we of course have to follow, but it is one of the more lenient programs. These two reasons make it very popular with first-time homebuyers. But you do not have to be a first-time homebuyer to take advantage of this program, and in some cases you may be able to have more than one FHA loan at once. So for example, if you currently have an FHA home and you are relocating and do not want to sell the first home, you plan to maybe rent it out and use some of that income towards your next property, there is a way to do that depending on how far away you're moving and if you're relocating for work. So there is a possibility that you may be able to have more than one FHA loan at once. Definitely talk to me if that's your goal, so I can help you sort out whether or not that's something that would fall within their guidelines for what your plans are, or if we need to find another way to do that for you. For USDA, they are not going to let you have more than one USDA loan or more than one mortgage at a time, because they are definitely more low to moderate income borrowers, and they're looking at your assets. This is a no money down program. Now you still have your closing costs, of course, but there's possibility of getting most of that or all of that paid by your seller as well. So there is definitely a way to purchase a home with little to almost no money down with the USDA program. But if you currently own another property, then you have assets and they're not going to allow you to use USDA for that program in the future. So that's definitely something we would talk about, but you can have a second USDA loan after you sell the first house, or you don't have to be a first-time home buyer. So there's definitely multiple programs available, and you do not have to be a first-time home buyer to use these programs. So when you're asking about different loan programs that are available, it can be important to let us know that it's your first time purchasing a home, but I'm going to give you the same education either way, because things change, and it may have been 5 years since you bought your last home, or 15 years since you bought your last home, and a lot of things can change in that time frame, and I highly doubt anybody retains all of the information that they learned at that time. So we're going to go absolutely over everything so that you understand what is going into your process each time you buy a house, whether it's your first time or your 50th. But if you have any questions, drop me a line. You can, of course, send me a DM, give me a call. All of my information is here on my page as well. But that's it for this week. And next week, we're going to talk about VA loans.